So today we taking y'all to the area where a 19-year-old African-American young man repatriated to. So make sure you stay tuned and hit the subscribe button.
What you sing as giving them a high of time.
Jump down already!
What's going on, world? It's your man Tim Ford Jr. and I want to welcome you back to T3 and Me. Today we're going to the neighborhood of where a 19-year-old African-American man, what? I see the ball. I see it. Where a 19-year-old African-American man stayed and came and repatriated right from, I'll let him tell y'all where he came from. But this is day 14 and I appreciate you if you came this far on our 21-day journey. The goal is to get to 50,000 subscribers, so if you could hit the like button and hit the share button, that'll really help us reach our goal as I consistently put out videos for 21 days straight. This is day 14, and I appreciate you all for holding me accountable, and I appreciate you all for tuning in. So let's enjoy the video, man. It's some great information, great dialogue, and I know y'all will enjoy. Shalom.
Pole Toto.
My baby!
Mazumbu baby!
Lawrence, I got you something. The gift of a beautiful child.
What's going on, world? We are here with 19-year-old, no, 20-year-old now. When we first got here, he was 19-year-old Mark. Mark meets Africa. We're here in his neck of the woods where he came and settled at back when, how long have you been here?
I think it's been 9 months now.
9 months ago. He came here, dropped everything, and moved and lived amongst the locals as a 19-year-old. And we're 19-year-old. We're 20-year-old now. But we're here to get his story and really just tap into his mind and see what gave him the mindset to move and do something so bold and dramatic as this. So welcome, Mr. Mark Meets Africa.
Asante,
Tell the people about yourself. Karibu, man.
About me?
About you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys want to walk and talk or
we can
stand
walk
or
and
sit? Let's head over to my glory. Zungu baby over there. By the way, guys, this is my friend Lawrence.
Lawrence.
Mambo
You
VP.
may recognize him. He's the most famous architect in Tanzania.
That's so proud, man.
The most famous architect in Tanzania.
Yeah, you
haven't heard his name? No, I just did though.
Man,
Nice to meet you, man. Yeah.
I'm joking with you. He doesn't do architecture.
Not yet.
Not yet, right. You speaking it to existence.
Yeah. But you really want to do it. Workshop. I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it.
Yeah. You want to do workshop? Ah, that's a good idea.
Tools and everything.
Yeah.
What's her name?
So, how did you find this place?
I was just walking around and found it. You know how it goes. You gotta explore.
Yeah. So you just walking around and randomly decided to move amongst the locals?
Yeah. I asked around, is there a place here? Is there a place here? Yes, there
Yeah.
was. So I'm here.
Yeah.
In this general area.
Yeah.
A little bit more over there, but and I like to, when I'm somewhere, I think you gotta know the whole neighborhood.
Yeah.
So hey, day after day, I walked around, explored, and this is my new family. Friends. It's a little empty right now, but
Yeah.
normally there's a lot of people.
Yeah. Mambo is where I started.
Mambo.
Yeah. This is where you started. That was bold of you. What part of the states did you come from?
I came from Nevada.
Nevada.
Las Vegas.
Vegas.
Good old Vegas.
Las Vegas, Nevada in the middle of living with the locals in Tanzania, Africa.
Yeah.
Wow. So how was the transition from Vegas to rural, I guess kind of rural Africa.
It was a bit seamless, I'd say. I mean, not seamless, obviously,
Yeah.
but I think it wasn't as you just come with an open mind, and it's bearable. It's
Yeah.
very. I think, I don't know. I prefer it here. When I first got here, I remember the first week I said, you know what, this feels like home, right?
The first week you got back here,
First week.
more so than Nevada.
Yeah, I mean, I was
Yeah.
living in the U.S., right, my whole life, but I don't know. I'm just like, I'm here, I'm doing what I do, but you know,
Yeah.
here it's like I have this extreme social life. I'm busy all the time. In the U.S., I was busy sometimes, but
yeah.
you know, there's those days where it's like,
Yeah,
That's
it's
what I be
worth it.
trying to tell the people. Like,
Yeah.
man, like we be busy. They're like, why you not doing videos? I'm like, look, life.
Man, life, life is real, but
life
yeah,
happens
You
here.
getting your whole life restarted in a whole nother country.
yeah, and it gives you a sense of purpose here.
I think you said it perfectly. Here you feel like you have a purpose. You
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
you're doing something. In the U.S., it's like you can do something, but
Scramble, mama.
Shikamo.
Asante.
Mama Gloria, what?
And he speaks fluent Swahili. Of course, living in the
This guy will tell
He
you.
said no.
It's not even fluent. I think it's just like conversational.
That
I
food
do need
smell
to learn
good.
A lot more.
What she's cooking? What she's cooking? Yeah.
Smells like.
That smells so good.
It smells like. Hold on.
Right. We're gonna go find out.
Cuckoo and chips my eye.
No, that don't smell like chips. My eye. I smell garlic.
Beef.
They put that on top of the rice. They put a little beef in
Come
there.
on.
It's a good dish.
The little totos.
Might have to do 2 interviews.
Yeah, we
We're
can.
gonna race, by the way.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get the race on his channel though, because
Okay.
I gotta run and my wife won't be able to get the distance. And then
He getting
We'll be
warmed
moving too
up.
fast with the camera. Them frames going like,
yeah, exactly.
where'd they go? They just disappeared.
I guess he's still finding out what she's cooking. She must be
Yeah.
cooking a big dish.
Nah, that's normal. That smell is everywhere. Got it.
I wish y'all could smell it. As you can
It's
see,
so good.
as you can hear, the pregnant woman let y'all know that it smells good. And pregnant women
I'm
don't
not
lie.
part of this interview. Sorry.
You are part of
No,
the
I'm just
interview.
playing. This is about Mark.
About Mark, it is. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Come on, this is about us.
No, I'm just playing.
On the diet. Yeah, none of my little kakas are here. Dad does.
None of them.
Because it's school. It's a school day. And, you know,
I saw a couple of totos that were interested in what we were doing.
Yeah. So what has been the biggest, the most important thing you've learned so
Here?
far? Yeah, just being here.
that one's a hard one. I learned a lot since being here.
Yeah.
Important, I think, in life.
In life, and as far as like stepping into manhood and like stepping out on your own.
I think, I'm going to say, in the U.S., I was, you know, for the most part on my own. You know, I lived alone, I worked alone, I did my businesses alone, I did that alone. So coming here was just doing that here, you know. I think here the difference is you don't, I don't know, it's more so you have to create the path, right? I think a lot of diasporas say that, and it's true.
Yeah,
you know, it
yeah,
sounds
yeah.
cheesy, overstated, but it's the
Yeah,
truth.
yeah.
You're not gonna have a system in place for, you know, oh, I want to get this done. Nah, there's like 35 ways to do it,
Yeah.
and you have to do it yourself. Really, there's not the help, there's not the hand holding, there's none of that. So when you come here, you have to be a little more tough in your outlook on the world,
That's true.
but not on the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
you know, come with the mentality of get it done. You know, get it done, get it done, get it done.
Yeah. Respectfully.
Yeah.
Yeah, respectfully. I think that's important too. They have to keep it respectful. We have a grind mentality, but we grind in the wrong way sometimes too. Sometimes it's cheesy and
Yeah.
shiesty in a sense.
Yeah.
We feel like we have to like get over on one another or, you know, cheat people out of what they're really worth
What did I tell
in
you?
order to get by. But that's not necessarily the case over here. You get further if you help each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah. You said it well.
Yeah.
I like that much. need one of those.
And you get what you put out in the universe too.
That's
So if
true.
you put out that energy, that's what you're gonna get back.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mimi.
There goes
Mama
a cuckoo
dada.
running around.
Vipi. Unaenda wapi? Unakwenda wapi?
You speak English?
She's
Kidogo. Dada, you want an interview? Kidogo. Dakika mbili. Dakika moja.
Twende.
Not twende. She said hapana. Nah.
She's
Let's
shy.
go see my Mama Glory.
Okay.
Huh?
Mama
Mama
Chris.
Chris, she's here. You guys want to see my Mama Chris?
Yeah, let's see Mama Chris.
And yeah, I think we said it earlier, but we're just walking around my old neighborhood. Mama Chris, Mama Chris. Come on.
Come on, Mama.
Shikamo.
Rafiki kwa Congo, Burundi.
Asante sana mama. Mama Muzungu.
Ah, no. Nah, I was saying because she's so light. We had like this joke where she would always say, he's so light, he's so white. But then I put my arm next to hers, and I'm like, who's light?
Yeah. Same. She calls you light, and now she's actually lighter than you.
Yeah. So I'm like, that's tragic.
I've learned
That's
too. They
ironic.
call us Muzungu because of the culture.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not an insult. They don't even.
It depends. So with that one is iffy because this mama over here told me don't let people call you that because it is insulting in certain contexts. So when it's like Muzungu, give me money, then it's like give me money. I know you have it, and I know you'll give it to me because you don't know our culture.
Yeah.
So that is insulting. So I just say period. Is that what people say? Period. I just say that. Don't say it.
Yeah.
So you know, when I meet somebody and they say Muzungu, I say no. My name is.
Yeah.
And if they say it again, I say, what is my name?
Yeah.
You know, and they tell, oh, Mark. I say, call me by my name,
Yeah.
please. Because then I give them the example. What if I call you, wait, African? You know, I call you by your race or
yeah.
your ethnicity or whatever. You have a name.
Yeah.
I don't call people African. Hey, Tanzanian, come here.
Yeah.
So think about it the same. Hey, Muzungu, come here. Hey, Tanzanian, come here.
Yeah.
And I said it back to people. Hey, Tanzanian, come here.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't say that. I
Yeah.
said, well, you can't say that. And they usually get it. It's
That's
just
a good
about,
way
like
to
you
do
said,
it.
respect.
Yeah.
But we have to respect ourselves, right? If somebody's calling, and we have to educate ourselves.
Yeah.
Somebody's calling you something, you don't know what it means. I think the first thing I did when I got here was like find out what is Muzungu
Yeah.
and what context is it in,
Yeah.
good or bad.
Yeah.
Because I've heard it good, I've heard it bad,
Yeah.
but for the sake of consistency, don't say it.
Yeah.
You know,
Just
'cause I
flush
say,
it. Yeah.
I live amongst the local. I want to adapt the culture. Don't call me that.
Yeah.
Good
yeah.
tips. Good tips.
Good tips. Yeah. That's cool. You're a very smart 20-year-old, man.
That sounds
Yeah, that's cool. You got a very interesting perspective on life, bro. I respect that and appreciate that. Yeah. How's your YouTube journey been going? Were they comfortable being recorded in the beginning?
Yeah.
You had to warm them up. Oh, they were comfortable.
No and yes.
Yeah,
So I think it's just a matter of like, not so much like, oh, I don't want to be on YouTube, but like, I don't want to be on camera
Yeah.
because they're shy about maybe their hair or sometimes they say, I'm so dark, I don't want to be on camera. I say, what's wrong with, they say it a lot.
Look at
They
my
say,
wife.
She's beautiful.
Beautiful
I say,
and
this
dark.
is the shade that you need to be.
Right,
And
that's the
people here,
goal.
they get confused.
Yeah.
They say, you know, I think I
Colonialization.
deleted this video. Yeah, it ruined Africans, you know, where they gotta put in these extensions. And I'm
Yeah.
not saying that on its own is bad. It is bad when you consider that better than what you have.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can put in extensions, do what you want to do with your hair, with your whatever. But when you are doing it because you think it's beautiful in comparison to what you naturally have,
Yeah.
you don't see Chinese, white people, and whatever
Anybody
else.
else.
Yeah, they're not trying to go and adopt an afro.
Yeah.
They don't go to the store buy a wig to have an afro unless it's to make fun of you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Dressing
Or from
up
what
in
I've seen,
blackface.
right? Blackface and all this stuff. And
Yeah.
it's a shame to see our people, the ones that look like us, are the ones that are going around, you know, I think I was looking at a music video the other day, and it was like from 2008, and I was looking at the way these women and men were dressed. You know, I was like, it was like, I don't know what they call it, lace front or something, and I'm just like this big hair, and I was like, wow.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, what about this? Because I don't find it attractive. I said, I think confidence is attractive, right? And I don't know. Doing something because you think it's beautiful and this, and you think it'll make you look like the people that don't like you, that to me is kind of, I don't want to say sick, but it's not a complete process.
We suffer from mental illness as a people.
It's a shame.
Yeah.
I never once, even in the U.S., I didn't, in schools, there's jokes, ooh, she don't got a weave on today, she's ugly. And I'm thinking to myself, what about her is ugly? Her natural hair?
Yeah.
I say your personality is what I'm looking at first. And then I'll say, you know what, you're beautiful as well. But I think there's something wrong, there really is. In China, it's like I go around trying to be a car by using tires as shoes. Right? Something's wrong. Your birthday last week, this month. Birthday every day. Kwanini birthday?
No.
Sunday. Birthday. Say true.
Jumapili.
Happy early birthday,
Feliz cumpleaños.
That's the birthday gift. Oh, I thought you was getting
It's hot. Mama, Baba Christy, go up. Can't go wrong with C2.
Look at these cuckoos out here. Hey, cuckoo.
If you make that sound enough, they'll come to you.
Where they go?
Mama
Santi
Chloe.
Come on, mama.
Shikamo.
Marhaba mambo. Habari za kwenu?
Asante sana.
Wanna see? Hop on.
Asante. Go to take my shoes off.
This is the first place.
This one is, I didn't live here, but she was like, she's my mom.
Yeah. One of the many mamas you got.
But this one is mama. She cooks for me. This is the one that said,
We're here in Mama Gloria's house now. She welcomed us in with open arms. And we appreciate it, Mama Gloria. Santi Sana. But Mark said this was the first place, well, not the first place that he moved to, but this was one of the best moms that he had, mom figures that he's came in contact with here. And I noticed after doing some research on you, like I was just stating before we came, you said two things that really stuck with me and it was really cool. You were like, don't be comfortable in your misery. Like just go out there and go. Like the cages have been open. And like we're free to go. And you stated that one of your favorite things over here was the fact that the people were so opening and that they were like nice and a family oriented group of people. So it was almost like I watched in the beginning of your video you say not in the beginning, but one video before you stated that, we're free, the cages are open, and the next you love the people. And they were so opening to you, so it's like you flew right into another home almost.
It didn't feel like there was a disconnect, like, oh, I left one place and let me quickly find, something to replace that. It felt like I left one place and I stepped up, right? There's family, there's friends, there's this social aspect of being here that really makes it feel like a place you want to stay. Right? In the U.S., it's normal to not speak with your neighbor for 15 years, and they live.
You don't even know their name.
I know, and you know what? I had when I was growing up, the neighborhood. It was like one house next to another, and a house next to another, and I don't think I spoke with the neighbors on either side of me ever in my entire life there. And here, I said that to this mama and a few more. When I first got here, and they were like, "That's not normal." Like,
it really isn't.
It's not. It's true.
There's neighborhoods here that do that, but they're so far removed from Tanzania that they're just Western. But here you go in your neighbor's house. Hey, let me take some of that garlic. You got some extra tomatoes.
And
you
grab in the kitchen.
Your neighbors have to be your family, whether they are or they aren't. They are. There is no, the concept of personal space as well here is not, that's a Western concept.
Yeah,
That's just, I'm gonna put that out
Yeah,
there.
we learned.
But
It
it's
takes
not
a
so
village,
much.
too.
It takes a village.
It does.
That's true.
That's the saying. That's
Yeah.
let's see where it came from.
Yeah, right. right.
It does take a
Right.
village.
So it was a smooth transition for you.
Yeah.
So I have a question based off your transition. Would you ever consider going back to America?
You know what? To be honest with you, I don't feel like I left anything significant for me to, I'm not longing for anything there, right? I think some people, they leave a place and they're not fully invested in where they're going. So they leave this place, but they left something so big behind that they think about it a lot. It's like if you move houses and you leave your refrigerator because you couldn't take it, you're still going to be thinking about it.
Yeah.
A lot of diaspora left a refrigerator in America. I think me personally, no. I said if I'm leaving, I'm going to disconnect. We have to have that disconnecting, and it has to be simple for us. It has to be easy. It's not gonna be easy, but we have to get to a point where it is.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm here. I'm happy to be here. I want to stay here. I want to be here. Whether I go and explore more of Africa, there's nothing bringing me or calling me back to America.
Yeah.
Does that mean I'll never live there? No, I can't say. Because I don't know what the future holds, but as it stands now, I don't see myself going there. Not because I don't like it, or because I hate America, the Mzungus are bad and all this stuff, but simply because I see more for myself here.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wow. I have a question, if I can interject.
You're in the interview now.
Not at the turn.
So, Mark, how does your family feel about you being here?
I don't know. I mean, honestly speaking, it wasn't really a family decision, right? As I said, I lived alone before I came here, right? I worked on my own life, my own job, my own neighborhood, all this stuff. I was just Mark, There wasn't anything attaching me there. Not saying, no family and all this stuff. Yeah, I said, hey, Granny, I'm in Africa right now. She said, wow, that sounds like something you would do.
Yeah.
But you know what? It wasn't some hard decision where, it wasn't that. I said, I want to be here, I'm here.
Yeah.
Right? I think we also, as diaspora coming, we have to, and I think a lot of people get this, but we have to just do it. Regardless of what people are saying, nobody's in your head. Nobody can say, the calling you think you have. It's in your head. It's not them. They don't know. Whether they give you advice or not, you don't need it.
Yeah.
Essentially, you want to come here, come here.
Yeah.
You don't need to ask 50 people first.
Yeah.
You don't need to tell X, Y, and Z and start some feud about why are you leaving? Because I hear that. I didn't have that
They didn't argue
situation,
over
but-
anything.
Yeah. I don't know the situation with all the diaspora, but when I talk to other diaspora over in Mbezi and all these areas, they tell me things like, oh, my family doesn't want me here. And these are adults.
Yeah.
Grown
Right?
people.
These are
people,
30-year-olds. They're all like, they think I'm crazy. I met a woman here. She was 64, 68, something like that.
Oh, wow.
And we're sitting there talking, just having a conversation over, I can't say the area, but this woman, said to me about how her family felt. They basically disowned her. They said, you want to go to Africa, you have some sort of death wish. There's something wrong with you.
Wow.
As if Africa was like the coffin. Like, this is your good luck there.
Yeah.
And I think you guys have seen it as well. You get the people that say, oh, be careful.
Yeah.
Man, be careful over here.
But if you say you're going to Europe or Paris, they're like, oh, that's so nice. Like,
Have
take
fun.
send me
Can
your
I come?
pictures.
It goes
Send
from have
postcards.
fun to be careful.
Yeah.
Right? In the U.S., right? I'm trying not to compare the two places all the time. We do that too much.
Yeah, we do.
But I'll say, you know what? I think we're so into that culture when we're there. We're so oblivious to what's going on elsewhere, to the point where it's like a lot isn't clicking with us, right? When you see the statistics of 2019, there were 300 and something school shootings, and then you go elsewhere and you see that number's not normal. You see that number's 0.
Yeah.
And it doesn't click to you that, wait, I'm in a more dangerous place.
Yeah.
It almost never clicks. How many homicides were there with guns? How many X, Y, and Z assaults? How many this and this? And the crime rate, violent crime rate, is typically higher in most Western countries, right?
Yeah.
In these, I think while I was sitting there at Alpha, there was these men arguing. They looked mad. Da, 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 da,
They
da.
were pissed.
Yeah, I'm like, they're gonna fight. They
Yeah.
didn't fight.
Yeah.
They got close in each other's face, X, Y, and Z, and then they walked away. Whatever.
Yeah.
In the U.S., that's a fight.
That's a
With that intensity they had,
that's
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of Western cultures, there's an issue where people don't let things go here. When you are done arguing with someone, I've seen it firsthand. It's okay. Are we good now? You know, whether we argued, have we resolved the problem? You get people to solve it with you, and you solve it. And then after that, you're my brother again, you're my friend again, you're my mother, sister, brother, uncle, whatever. You finish it, and there is no grudge. People don't hold grudges in, I think, a lot of African nations.
Yeah.
Maybe some people say that's why we're where we are now, but you know what? The culture in Africa is not to hate the white man, to hate the European, to hate the Chinese. We don't hate. Our ancestors did not hate.
Yeah.
They didn't hate. They didn't practice this. And sure, it got them, here.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when people tell me, oh, you're not for the ancestors because you don't hate the white people.
Yeah.
I say, well, the ancestors didn't hate the white people.
Yeah.
They learned to be cautious of them.
Mm-hmm.
Healthy
it-
distrust.
Healthy distrust.
Yeah.
That's what we need as a nation and as a people.
Yeah.
There is no, this, let's go to war. Africa's this. I had a woman, she told me, she was going at it.
Mm-hmm.
She said, Africa is the best place on earth. And she wouldn't name a country, but Africa is it's got the cleanest, greenest food, the cleanest streets in the world. The people are so, and I'm just like, I know you wish it was like this, but we have to be realistic with ourselves.
Yeah.
Because you have people that are settling up their families. They're going away from their family. They're going away from their careers to come here. And you mean to tell me you're going to sell them on some American dream?
Yeah.
You
Like
have
it's
to
not
be
work.
honest.
Yeah.
I know on my channel I show positive, but I'm not gonna romanticize it.
Oh yeah. You
It's
gotta
not
let
gonna
them
be
know.
like that.
Yeah,
You
it's-
gotta let them know. There's negative, there's positive. In Africa, in America, in Europe, Brazil, UK, you name it.
Yeah.
So if we go and we have that mindset, and I know some people bleed Africa, but bleeding Africa,
You have to
doesn't
be
mean
strategic.
you have to be very
and
strategic.
smart. Yeah. You said
Africa doesn't need to be on a pedestal for everybody to come and take until
Yeah.
we are ready.
And
We need to pull a Wakanda.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody
said-
knows about us, and then when they do know about us, we're already developed and are in a position to control our resources. Because they come, they say, "Oh, they're doing good over there. Let's go take it."
Yeah.
You have people, they don't know how to manage.
Yeah. You said something that my wife and I we was talking about yesterday. It was like a matter of we don't have to hate anybody. We just have to we know our history, so it's important that we utilize the history and the information that we have access to
Yeah.
and just act accordingly and teach our people what happens when you don't act the right way and slip and let someone else get control over you.
Yeah.
That's the name of the game, because it's a we were trapped in the Western world and we think that's the grand scheme of the entire globe.
Yeah.
So it's like a group of people in America has been indoctrinated as well to treat a group of people one way. It's like two groups of people being indoctrinated against one another.
Yeah.
And outside of the world, like it's still like that outside the world as well, but in the grand scheme of it, you have the power to do whatever you want to do. Like, we're free. The only way that we were enslaved because we didn't have access to the information that they were doing. We didn't have access that we were enslaved. We didn't have access to what else was outside there. Now that we have access, we can't go back to what we did when we didn't have access. So that's the right mindset to have, bro. Like, how did you develop that at 19? Like, what in the world?
I don't know. I thought it was
Who
like
are
a
you?
common way of
Are
thinking.
you Benjamin Button?
I don't know. Thank you for that. But you know what? In my growing up, in my childhood, I didn't come from a family that was Afrocentric, super, let's be for the people. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like, let's be Mzungus either. It wasn't like, it was just like, we just
Regular.
living our lives here.
Yeah.
We're not here, we're not there, we're just wherever. We're doing what we do, and that's what it was. But you know what? I remember maybe one day I'll pull out my notebook if I can find it, and it's like my little idea book. And every day I would write something. Do this, do this. A lot of those were in Africa. So oddly enough, coming here wasn't some random decision. It wasn't that far-fetched.
Yeah.
I knew eventually. I think I came sooner than I thought I would.
We
But
all
something
did.
said,
Yeah.
but it was on there.
It was time.
It was on that
writing it
list.
out.
Yeah.
And getting to it.
I got 12,000 and something notes.
Wow.
And each one of these notes is a good chunk of paragraphs. And that was from that young age to now. Every day, even now, I write something down. This idea, this. I feel like I'm behind in life. I really do. Because there's a lot I want to do.
We
And
are
I don't think
behind the 8 ball as a people.
Yeah, we are.
it's time.
Yeah. It's time. That's why we're here having these conversations. And I think it's important that we all share our different perspectives and have dialogue.
Yes.
Because I think so many times as people, we forget that we all come from the same struggle.
Mm-hmm.
We all coming from the same hurt and pain. So we all healed differently. So we got to talk to each other and see how he healed and how she healed. Even though you don't understand, you don't have to hate their method.
Yeah.
You don't have to say, I don't get them, so he tripping, or I don't have to talk to him. No, it's important that we all talk and have a conversation amongst each of us, because we all have different perspectives on how to heal.
Yes, we do.
So,
We're all that. Someone's the head, someone's the arms,
Yeah.
someone's the leg.
yeah, exactly.
A tree needs SH hockey stick T to grow.
That's true. That's true. Another thing, and this probably like we have 1 or 2 more questions, but you stated that there was in one of your videos that there was like a tremendous amount of opportunity here.
Yeah.
Coming from a 19-year-old, you're an entrepreneur, right?
Yes.
19-year-old entrepreneur with a business mindset, like opportunities. What does that look like to you?
Opportunities are anything that it's exactly as it sounds. It's an opportunity.
Yeah.
Anything that has the potential to make a difference, make some money, or wait, are you asking specifically?
No, go ahead. You was on
Okay.
point. Yeah. And specific opportunities as well, but that was a good start.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'd say opportunities here. As you guys, or some of you watching this may know. Actually, no. I'm assuming nobody knows.
Yeah. Assume that. And introduce yourself from scratch.
Yeah. I had just registered a company here called the Afrolux Company, or Afrolux Company Limited.
Just
Get it
registered.
right.
Congratulations.
Asante.
How long ago?
Like 2 days.
Wow.
Or the process is complete. It's been a while, but you know the
The
lawyer finally
process
gave us this
complete.
big package.
Yeah.
Sign here.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Congratulations.
Asante
man.
san.
Congratulations. Yes.
And you know, it's only one. I'm speaking to your wife, and I'll probably tell you as well after. But there's a lot under wraps. I think a lot of people watching these videos, watching us YouTubers do what we do, they don't understand how much is going on here.
On
There's
the
a
ground.
lot.
Yeah.
I know. I'm not gonna say too much, but I speak with some government officials.
Yeah.
And the things that are planned, man, you know, you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
It's not as it seems.
Yeah.
It never is with government. It never is with countries. It never is with politics. It's not as you seem. Things are going in a certain direction, and it's very strategic.
Yeah.
Have to
So
move
when
in
you
silence.
see, yes.
Yeah.
So you may not see me or Tim here and his lovely wife. You may not see us and all the other diaspora on YouTube. Some of them, yes.
Yeah.
But you may not see us saying things like, you know what, Africa is this and this and this, and we need to do this, and we're planning on doing this, because you know what, again, you put yourself on a pedestal, that's for the predators to take.
Exactly.
Right?
You can't
The
tell
US
the people what you're doing
Yeah.
Until it's done.
Until it's done.
Yeah.
You know what? That's exactly it.
Yeah.
You don't say, I have this business idea to the world,
Right.
this new innovative idea, before it's patented, before it's
Yeah.
You
We've
know.
learned. That's learning history.
Yeah.
We've learned from our mistakes.
Yeah.
we need to take it for a little longer. We just got to take it. Right, when master threw the whip on your back, what'd you have to do? You had to take it. Even while you're thinking about escape, you know, oh, next week I'm gonna try this, but you had to take it. We have to be the same. You know, we really do.
Yeah.
There has to be a mentality amongst the diaspora of, oh, they got it, right? Instead of, I'm so curious, let me, you know, I mean, some things we just can't tell you. We really can't, whether it's with the companies
Especially
we're
on
doing,
YouTube.
especially on YouTube, because not everybody on YouTube is bleeding Africa, and even the people that are bleeding Africa, some of them they're not fully healed, right? The trauma of our people goes back decades. It goes back centuries, yeah. And it's not something that we can just walk into a new light and everybody's good, kumbaya, and we came to Africa. Because there's some people that bring the hood to Africa. You know, there's some people that bring the
Willie Lynch.
trauma. Yes, they bring the master mentality. They bring the the everything bad, right? There's some people that bring the world for Africa, that mean the best for it, that come with an open mind, understanding, and connect with the people in a way that's meaningful. But then there's the people that, and to no fault of their own, they can't do that. And because they can't do that, they can't be for our people right now.
And they're actually sabotaging.
Yeah, they don't even know it. They think. I heard a guy say to me, and we were with some Tanzanians, and we were just talking business. They do business, we do business. He said, at one point, I'm here for you guys. And I was like, who is you guys? Right? I asked him, who is you guys? He said, you know, the Tanzanians. I say, our brothers and sisters. You know, and it was like, you know, you feel this tension sometimes. I'm not saying Africans and African Americans hate each other. They don't. Right? But it goes without saying, nobody, no culture, nobody in any country wants to be looked down on. Right? Especially not by people that look just like you. You know, I'm Tanzanian, right? And you come as an African American and you start telling me, you know, how to do this and this. I'm willing to learn, but it's, I think we said it, how you come at me. You know, people have feelings. At the end of the day, you must consider how people feel. There is no, you know what, just take it. Not from us.
Not from us.
No, we can't do that to each other. We have to understand that.
That tribe won't let us.
Yeah,
That
we
warrior
can.
spirit in us. Like,
The lion, whatever
The
people's, the
lion.
lion spirits,
Yes.
somebody told me the Katenge spirits, the Katenge
Simba.
gods. I said, what?
not the Katanga.
Yeah, a woman in Zanzibar. She said, you got the Katenge gods on your side? I said, what?
Who's that?
Yeah, but no matter what we call it, we need to realize that we have to be the advocates for ourselves. Nobody on earth will respect a black person unless we show them how to. Because right now it's in a situation where Chinese don't respect us, Asian don't respect us, Indian don't respect us, Middle Eastern don't respect us, whites don't respect us, and we don't respect ourselves. The reason you don't mess with Muslim people in America, and you know, let me say in general, the reason you don't mess with certain cultures in America is because they know how to retaliate. They know, but when it comes down to us, why is it that when you see a news story, this guy got shot, did X, Y, and Z, right? It's a black mama on the TV crying her eyes out. We gotta move on. We gotta forgive. I'm not saying don't forgive. But where's the repercussion? Every debt must be paid.
Every day.
For every action, there's a reaction, and we don't react. So, I mean, that's the problem we have. I'm not saying go and slash their tire, go and kill them or do that stuff. I'm saying there needs to be some responsibility that we force upon them. If they don't take it, we shove it down their throat, right? In a way, whether that's politically, financially, socially. But it seems like when it comes down to black people, African people in Africa, in the US, in the UK, we take it. Again, we've been so indoctrinated, you know, slave mentality. Take it. And you know what? I think we can free our people all we want, send them to Africa, give them a house and 3 cars. But if we don't free that mind, they're just going to fall back into the same cycle. And when they do that, you know, they're going to start complaining about X, Y, and Z. And then they're going to turn to Masta or whatever. People say Massa or whatever. But they're going to turn back to their old ways. It's a human behavior. When you're when you're trying something new and something starts going wrong, you think about the old way. That's how we do. Egypt, you want to talk about the children of Egypt or however you rationalize it, that's how people do. They start thinking and missing what they have.
Start talking about
They
the
go back.
watermelons and leeks.
Let me go back in the cage, right? If the
right.
cage is open, we can walk out, but we choose not to because we don't know what's out there. People don't realize if the African mind is in a cage right now, sure, a cage is meant to trap you in, but it still protects you from what's out there. We're so scared of what's out there that we stay in the cage. But we need to realize we can go out there and walk amongst it.
We can.
Because it's nothing bad.
It's nothing
Right?
bad.
I say freedom, give me freedom, or you can just go ahead and slash me dead. Because I'm not, I can't have a mind that's locked to the ground. The mind is supposed to be infinite. It's supposed to be expansive. It doesn't have a shape. It's something you can't hold. So you mean to tell me you're going to put that, think inside the box mentality, right? My mind's not a square. And I think our people I think we need to free our minds. That's it.
That's it.
Because with that, if we focus all our efforts on freeing the mind, however you see that, everything else will follow. Financial dominancy, the cultural acquisitions, all this stuff will follow after. But you can't tell somebody or help them out of their situation and they still have the same mentality. They'll go right back there.
Right back there. That was a great ending, a great way to end that question. You say, man, the same thing that we've been saying for so long on our channel. Like, it's important to clear your mind. Like, your mind is the most important tool to this entire process. It's a lot deeper than just coming to Africa and, you know, jumping off the plane and, oh, I'm here, I'm healed, I'm free.
Yeah.
No, it's still we got some traumas that we have to heal from. We got to still look in the mirror. We have to still really assess our feelings, assess our reactions to certain things that's said, assess all of that, because it still comes up when you get here.
Yes,
it's an ongoing process.
Yeah, it's a lot of healing.
There's problems.
Exactly.
Unfortunate.
Exactly. But you said some things where, like, I think it's important for you to understand and know that we are in charge or in front of showing people what's really over here, and we are the ones who are like changing the narrative and changing the mindset of people. Like we left. I'm sure you're getting a lot of emails as well and a lot of messages from people on Instagram, and they're telling you how the videos are helping and how you're like really changing their mindset. And then, man, we left something that was probably messed up, but I'm seeing and I'm hearing from people who come in later that the consciousness and the way of thinking is really changing. Yes. Like it's something going on where more people are really like, by them being able to just see what we're doing, it's taking their consciousness to another level.
That is great awakening.
A great awakening, exactly. So
that's all we need.
Exactly. One person sharing it to another person, and just this is the information now. Our videos is the information. So, bro, stay encouraged and know that your videos are helping people. It may not, seem like it because we're here and we're still doing the work, but people are really coming up to us and saying like, man, your videos help me get over here. Like, you guys' videos are the reason like we have the mindset to go.
Wow. Because
we jumped out first. And like you said, we have to do the hard work. Yeah. And we have to be the ones that pioneer the way for people and get dirty. And that's why we can't say everything that's being done, because we have to do the dirty work. Like we have to really get our hands dirty and go and like figure out how to build the bridge, literally. And then some people are receptive and some are not. So you have to go around and talk to everybody. But it's a process, and we're here paving the way for other people. So y'all, I want y'all to go and follow my man Mark Meets Africa. He's on YouTube and on Instagram. What's your Instagram name? Mark Meets Africa.
It's the same as YouTube, but I'm trying to get back on Instagram. Yeah. I used to post now.
Slowly.
Is it Mark with a C or Mark with a K?
With a K.
With the K, okay.
Mark Meets Africa. Y'all go and subscribe to his YouTube channel. Follow him on Instagram. Ask him all the questions. Anyone that's close to his age range that has any, certain feelings or way that they feel about something, you definitely reach out to him, because I know we get a broad range of people that ask questions. And anything else you want to say to the people to close out, man?
I just want to say, if you want to come. If you don't know, ask. And do you. That's about it.
Yeah. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button and let me know if y'all have anyone else on the diaspora or in Tanzania that would like to be interviewed and talked to about, so we can show these people what it's really like in Africa. Thank y'all. Shalom. Thank you, brother.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Oh, I thought that was a fist bump.